All right, guys, do we have a treat for you? Eufaula's over with. I'm headed to Ray Roberts. It's where I'm going. Why am I excited about Ray Roberts? Well, I have to do a little sneak preview. We got to look at why I'm excited to go to Ray Roberts. Last year at this time, I was there. Bass Champs. Fished it by myself. No one wanted to fish with me. I called up people. No one wanted to go. I said, I don't care. I'm going. It's 4.5 hours away from my house. I'm going. I'm going to fish this event. I'm going to see what happens. Now, I hadn't put this footage out. For over a year, I have not let this footage out. But since we're going to Ray Roberts, I'm going to show you why I can't wait to go. All right, for some of you guys that don't know, Bass Champs. This was a trailer event, okay? So you can put in the water, I think at like 5:30 or something. I don't really remember, it was a year ago. But you could put it in the water and you could go to your first spot. You could drive there at a certain time, but you couldn't start fishing. They gave us the time. I think it was like 6:20 or something. So that was when I could drive to my spot. I got to practice for one day and I saw something. I found something. I found a stretch with absolute monsters on it. And when I say stretch, I didn't get any of them to bite. I just saw them. They weren't on beds, nothing. The lake fished super tough. Other than that, it was a very, very tough practice, like extremely tough to catch a fish. I hope I figured enough of it out to at least give me a start, and then maybe I can kind of piece some things together. I saw a fish or two on beds, just one or two. I saw some other ones kind of hanging around. I don't know what they were doing, but I know what area they were in. So that's the game plan, but I don't know what's gonna happen in the morning. We're about to go figure that out right now. We're gonna start where I saw them big ones and see if I can fish around there and catch some. All right. No one started on my stretch that has 30 pounds all over it. And they're busted. And I got 2 minutes. I think 6:20. Let's see here. First cast 6:20, last cast 3. All right. It's pretty interesting how the shad are spawning on the coontail that's floating out here. Maybe I can catch these fish right off the bat. They're giants. That'd be pretty cool. So when I was waiting on them, they were busting all around me. They didn't look very big, but they were blowing up on these shad in the grass. So I was going, oh, okay, well, let me get my topwater out. Let me get a swim jig out. Let me get a hybrid hunter out. Let me get a thunder cricket out. Like I said, I didn't find how to catch them in the morning time in practice. So if nothing else, maybe I can, get one or two of these fish that are busting up. They're not big in the grass, but you never know. Caught a couple small ones, nothing kept. I'm like, no big deal. I wasn't counting on those anyways. I'm gonna pull out my popping perch, and I'm gonna cover this water with the popping perch. And that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna hope some of these big ones bite. When I say big ones, they were giants in here, like well over 30 pounds on the stretch. Don't know why they were there, don't really care, but that's what we're gonna go do. So this fish blew up in this little bitty mat in between the bushes. It blew up on it twice, missed it both times. When I set the hook, I got hung up there. I didn't want to go up in there and mess it all up, so I was trying to break it off. Of course, sunline braid, 60-pound braid, you can't break it. It's almost impossible. I ended up pulling on it so hard that I pulled the log, all kinds of stuff out. I was like, man, this is not how I wanted to start the tournament. It was a good one, like a 4-pounder, wasn't a giant, but it was a 4-pounder, right? And I'm gonna need 4-pounders. There was 2 of them up in there. There's more than just this one. Horrible flip. There was another one too. I could see 2 of them going after it. This stretch that this 5-pounder hit on was the exact, it's a 50-yard stretch where I saw 10 to 12 fish over 4 pounds. One was about 9 or 10. The 9 or 10 pounder followed in practice. There was a 9 and a 4-pounder, and as I was working my popping perch back to me, they followed it up right next to the boat. I mean, they were 10 feet from the boat, and they just sat there looking at me, and I was like, okay. I'd seen the other ones. I wasn't even casting at them. When I looked up there, underneath my popping perch, I see 2 this size, both 5-pounders. And one is on one side, one is on the other. I knew they were gonna bite. Didn't really care which one bit. One bit, caught her, I'm like, okay, now this is how the day should go, is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Now after my practice day, I was going, okay, what can I rig up to catch these fish? I know I'm gonna throw my popping perch at them. I'll probably throw an Ocho at him. I might even throw a Ned rig at him. I might throw a glide bait at him. I don't know. I'm gonna throw some different things at them because I don't know what they're gonna bite, if they're even there. I'm gonna have my Ocho rigged up, wacky style, and I'm gonna throw that. If nothing else, I'll throw it in the grass. But I'm gonna try to do this pretty early in the day. I went through there with the popping perch, caught that one. Came back through there, throwing the Ocho, trying to get another bite. Bad one. 2 out of here. It's a little bit better than I thought it was. I thought it was just a keeper. So it's early. I catch a what I call a freebie. It's another one that wasn't. It was on this. It was outside the stretch, but it was kind of on the edge of the grass. It was 1/3. I'm like, all right, cool. Like that's a good one. I've got 2 good ones already. It's in the first hour. I'm gonna catch some more on a frog. Now remember, I told you I have a sight fish. It's a fish on a. It's not on a bed. It's by a bed. I think I can catch it flipping at it. Like I think I can catch it flipping. I didn't fish for it very hard in practice. It sits on the outside of the bushes. I know exactly where it is. Kind of hard to see. I know where it's at. So it's around the corner. I've peeked around that corner and looked, and no one's been on that stretch. I don't really think it matters if anyone fishes down the stretch. I don't think they're going to catch it. But I know where it's at. I'm just waiting until it gets live enough in the day that I can like see it and take my time, be patient, don't mess it up. Like my whole thing about fish like that is I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to accidentally hook it on some weird bait. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I just want to hook it on a Texas rig, flip into it, just like a bedding fish, catch it, net it, be on my day, have another big one. So right in front of me is where I know this fish is at. I'm throwing my popping perch because like I could catch another fish. You know, I'm just kind of looking for it. I'm not worried about trying to catch it right now. I'm just gonna make sure it's there. I haven't looked for it, haven't seen if it's there. I'm a little worried to make sure it's even there, right? I mean, they could leave in the middle of the night. So I'm watching all this, and all of a sudden, I see a swirl underneath my popping perch. And I'm going, well, wait a minute. And I'm kind of far away from the bushes right now. Like I'm far enough away, like, did she follow it out? And I didn't really want to catch her on that, is what I was thinking. And not that I didn't want to, but I was a little nervous about that. I just want to flip to it, right? It follows it out again. And it's right underneath, like it swirls on it. It's right underneath it. I can see it. And I'm like, too late now. Like it's far out here. I don't know what it's doing. It's looking at me, but it's not scared. It's looking at that popping perch. And it's like, I don't know. I think she's gonna bite it. Guys, I don't know about y'all. I think she's gonna bite it. It's getting a lot bigger than what I thought too. It's a good one. Is she gonna bite out here? Is it about to go down? We'll find out on the next episode coming out tomorrow.